Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zuba Nation Plays Football Manager 2017, American Manager in London, and we got an interesting schedule of games here. Take a look at the calendar. First up on the docket is Olympic qualifying. That's right, for the Canadian national team under 23s, going up against good old Team USA. That'll be fun. Then after that, we got an FA Cup qualifying round on the same exact day as another Olympic qualifying round. So we got a whole bunch of qualifications coming up. Fun time, fun stuff, fun things. But I guess, first things first, we'll go to our match preview. What's up first is the Canadian under 23s. We've picked our squad. Let's take a look at our squad. Had some injuries we had to deal with. Nothing too major, but still we had to find some replacements. A lot of the same guys we saw in the previous match. We've dropped Bouchard down to the bench. We've got Nicola Cochran up here, slightly better player, although Bouchard will probably still be involved and engaged, no doubt about that, especially with how many games we have coming up in the next week. We're going to need our entire rotated squad. Now, one issue we've got is our best player in terms of talent is our central defender, Leo Ruger. He's only 18 years old, but he's a 3-star player already. Problem is he's not playing much for his team. If he even has a team. Does he have a team? Contracted to the Montreal Impact, so he's a professional player. That's why he's so good at 18 years old. He's just not playing enough. He's not happy. He's got issues. I'm gonna see if we can do a team meeting, maybe boost some of these guys up. Everybody else on the team just about is in pretty good spirits. We tried to pick players who were mostly ready, but at the same time we're limited by the kinds of players and types of players we can take. So a guy like Cochran, not very fit, only 56% sharpness, but Bouchard's not much better, and he's a little tired right now, so we're gonna let him rest. So it's always a delicate mixture when you're doing international games. You're pulling guys out of their normal teams, and you never quite know what shape they're going to be in when they get to your squad. So you got to play the healthiest, most fit guys, and I guess that's what we're doing for now. Speaking of team meeting, let's see if we can hold that team meeting. I don't see one available here. Not under tactics, right? No. Captains. Let's set our captains here. That'll be a good idea. Looks like Ruger will be a captain, even though he's not feeling good. He's got, pretty good leadership and teamwork. Put him there. And then Hickson's got the best stats in terms of leadership stats, but he's not a starter. So we'll make him the vice captain. Oops, we gotta do it this way. We can't just drag and drop. Alright, where's Ruger? Is this in alphabetical order? Not really. Yes, and then who's the other guy? Hickson? Yeah. Alright, where is Hickson? Hickson. I don't see him. There he is. Yes. Stand-ins. Banzaza. He's not on the team right now. He's one of our injured guys, I thought. No, there he is. His leadership is Garbaggio. How about Baldacci? We'll make him. What is this? Can we drag him over here? There we go. Baldacci up there. Anybody else for stand-ins? I guess Guillard and Peton. That's fine. That's enough stand-ins. We got 1,000,000 stand-ins, which is good. Anything else tactics-wise we need? Set pieces? We never set our set pieces up, so we'll do that real quick. Patton looks to be the best corner man, so we'll just throw him up there. Hickson, sure. That's fine. Free kicks. Ugh, we don't have any of our starters here. Looks like White is our best option. As far as starters go, all of our best free kick takers are on the bench. Carl Graves, who are you? Advance forward, alright. So there we go, we got lots of free kick takers. Unfortunately, they're all on the bench. Throw-ins, right defender and left defender, that's always good. Bouchard and Rodriguez, there we go. Set there, let's go to our team selection. Of course, we're running the old Canadian 4-4-2 diamond formation. That's what we do, that's how we roll. We got a new goalkeeper. Our assistant coaches came through with some decent recommendations for players. One of them was this young fella here, James Pantemis, 22 years old, from FC Montreal. 12 aerial, 10 command, 9 communication. You know, decent handling, kicking, reflexes. You know, decent player. 2-star goalkeeper, so we got a half-star gain there. Rebel is back. Balducci, Ruger, Cochran, Tenenbaum is he's our defensive midfielder. We did have an injury at defensive midfielder. We had to bring in Mike Rodriguez here, young 17-year-old. We'll see how he plays. It'll probably be next game. He might come in as a sub here anyway. But Patton and Benzaza are back in the midfield. White, and then of course strikers Molina and Goldhar are back as well. So yeah, we'll stick with that starting lineup. It's pretty good. Going up against old Team USA, you have selected 2 substitutes outside the match squad. Who are those? We only get 10 substitutes? Alright. Okay, hang on. Alright, so here's our group, by the way, in case you're wondering. It's a kind of a tough group. You know, with Honduras and USA, I'm not sure about Cuba. I don't think they're too good. No, they got lots of scrubs. But Honduras is usually a pretty decent squad. They got mostly real players. And of course, USA, I think their under-23 squad might be better than their regular squad some years. I don't know if that'll be the case this year, but a lot of times, especially in CONCACAF type qualifications, like the USA under-23s are pretty good. As weird as that may sound, you know, saying that USA soccer doesn't have that great of a reputation worldwide, but within CONCACAF, it's usually Mexico, USA, and everybody else. But you know, Canada, we're gonna try to put our name in that hat, and it's a tough group, but we don't have to play Mexico, so that's always a bonus. Mexico is always the best team in CONCACAF. But what was I going to look up? I forgot now. Oh, I was going to look up the rules. That's right. Match rules. 9 subs. Maximum of 3 used. That's strange. That's odd. Alright. So we got to get rid of these 2 positions, and we're going to have to reposition some of our subs because we can't have no strikers here. Let's see. Who do we keep out? I guess we have to get rid of one of these midfielders. So we'll move him up. And let's see, Graves or what's his name? Valkla. Frankie V is what we'll call him. I can't tell if that's an I. Looks like an I. Vakla. Whatever. He's got 16 finishing, 12 pace. We did pick players like speed and finishing are what I really went for. 15, 14. All right, we're going to put Graves up here for Conte. So our subs, we got defensive midfielder, central midfielder, advanced midfielder. And we've got all of our defenders covered and our goalkeeper. That should suffice. We shouldn't need to sub in 2 strikers. And speaking of that, how many subs do we get? Was it just 3? Overview rules. Maximum of 3. All right. So we'll submit our team and get to the match. I do enjoy these international games. It gives a little break to the season, I guess. Lets you concentrate on something else. It's tough right now being a lower league manager trying to also manage internationally because I don't have the club resources available to me to do anything special. Like all I can do is basically show up at the games and coach. I fancy USA under 23s in this one. They should have enough to qualify. See off the threat of Canada. That's understandable. Okay, they're going. This is kind of Mexico's favorite formation. This 4-2-3-1 defensive midfielder formation. I don't see the USA use this very often, so it's interesting to see them sort of emulating Mexico. We'll go on here. Do what we do, which is close down on the attacking players. We go. Interesting to see if they keep their fullbacks back or not. Let's keep an eye on Bumpus here. See what he's all about. Overall pep torque. Go out there and impress everyone. Nobody cares about that. What are our instructions? It's a good idea. Basically what we had last time, standard. Work the ball in the box. Be more disciplined. Good stuff. Let's go. So yeah, I don't have the club resources to throw anything extra into these matches. Like when I coached at Toronto FC, I used Toronto FC as a feeder club for my international squad because I could just bring up any young Canadian player that I wanted, and I had the resources to assign scouts to scout Canadian players and all that stuff. I was in Canada, so there's a bad turnover. There's the fullback. Don't know what he was doing there. We do have our fullbacks on attack mode. Not a lot happening right now. Let's see if we can get a good attack. Nope. Not sure what this is all about. It's going to go back and forth. Are we playing? We're not playing at home. Where are we? Looks like a lot of red, white, and blue in the stands there. They got a ball over the top. There's a good defense. Good steal, but they're still on the attack. That's no good. Alright, that was an easy shot. Easy save for the goalkeeper. They've definitely updated the look of Canada's BMO field, because last version of the game, I think they had a fairly generic stadium. I don't think it really represented what BMO field looked like at all. This year, I think they've actually have a reproduction of BMO field, which is good, but I'm more familiar with the fake version than the real version. So it takes getting used to seeing whether this is BMO field or not. I know BMO field does have this roof, so this could be BMO field, but I don't see anything that says like Canada or USA or anything. So is this neutral field? I don't know. I didn't look. Are you offsides? No. So we might need to try and control the ball, because they've got those 2 defensive midfielders sitting back there to sort of gather up any long balls that we try. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's no good. Oh, what a play by Rybel. What a play. I mean, that was a sure goal to the back post. A lot of fullbacks would not have made that play. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. We have not played well in this first half at all. Let's see here. Just a long ball forward. Our defensive midfielder didn't play that very well. It was a good pass. I mean, that's a decent shot, but well placed anyway. All right, pause this. Give the guys a pep talk. Assertively show some passion. All right. Now USA can kind of sit back on their laurels. They've got the 1-0 lead. A lot of international play does definitely devolve into that. Whatever team gets the first goal, they just kind of sit back and do their thing. So we're going to try to control the play. If they're going to give us control, we might as well take control, see if we can work the ball in and get a goal. If nothing happens, we'll go attacking in the second half. And apparently nothing is happening. Yellow card, there we go. Free kick from White and over the top. That's what all free kicks do these days. 99% of them just do that. Gary Harris. Alright, so there's halftime. Unlucky till the players are doing fine, I guess. I mean, you've been unlucky so far. They've got low expectations around here. I don't like that. I gotta change that. Alright, we're gonna go attacking. See what we can do here. We'll save that. We'll save that. Don't need to go getting all stuck in right away. They get the ball first, but hopefully they'll give that away. They've got their fullbacks, looks like, in support mode. Not quite in attack mode, so that's good. Getting yellow cards already. That's why we don't want to go into get stuck in. Close down on Bumpus. Alright, that's that fullback we needed to take a look at. Keep an eye on him, so I guess we'll do that. Patone is already tired. Alright, something's not working on our instructions here. So let's go more direct. I mean, let's risk it. Well, let's try being more expressive. Then we'll get a sub for Patone. Bring in Hickson. What's Hickson good at? I'm not sure. Yeah, he's fine. He's central midfielder. Time is just flying by and nothing is happening. Alright, now let's get a yellow card out of there. Let's get Cochran out of there. Bring in Bouchard. Should we use our third sub on Rybel? I think we should. Gets another yellow card out of there, and our fullbacks need to be fresh to go on the attack. So I think that's reasonable. Bouchard and Conte are still pretty decent players. 9 crossing, Bouchard, 8 crossing. Time is still flying by, getting no chances whatsoever. Pause, instructions, overload, get stuck in. So we'll get rid of this. Get rid of this just to give them more freedom of movement and more freedom of decisions to do whatever it is they need to do to get a goal. I mean, we don't want to give up a goal because that'll mess with our white. Oh, almost gets it on target. That'll mess with our goal differential, but at this point we would rather salvage a draw than worry about giving up a second goal, because obviously they've done it. They're done attacking. They're just parking the bus. Nothing happening here. Here's Morgan. See if we can get a steal and a counterattack. Maybe there we go. There we go. Goldahar, can you get on the end of that? Nope. Can one of these guys flub it? Nope. Only 2 minutes left in regular time. They get a through ball. And a chippy for the second goal. So we gave up the second goal. Sort of the worst outcome of that. Not a great start. Not a great start. Yellow card for Bouchard. And there's the end of time. The end of days. Alright, so there we go. 2-0 defeat in our first qualifying match. Still got 2 more games to go to move on to the next round. I think we should be able to do it. But we can't have any slip-ups now. I mean, if we could have salvaged a draw against USA, then it would have been, you know, smooth sailing to the next round, I think. But now, these games against Cuba and Honduras are just, we can't mess up. Cannot mess up. Let's check a look at our analysis here. Ribel, 0% crosses completed. That's no good. I mean, our defense played okay, I guess. I was not really impressed, but you know, once the USA stopped attacking, all these stats were pretty meaningless. White did well. Molina and Goldahar did nothing. So I'm not sure where all our firepower went. You know, we scored 5 goals against Nigeria, and all of a sudden we can't score anything against the US. That's no good. That's no good. USA eased to victory. Alright, so there we go. There's our first run at the qualifying. Not a success, but we still have at least 2 more games to go, and hopefully we can do better then. So, see ya. Bye.